All right, everybody. Getting started now. Hopefully my internet speed will pick up. Sounds like my computer's about to take off. It is dropping a good bit. Hopefully that'll pick up a little bit. There's no one in yet. Okay, it is dropping a fair bit. Hopefully this live turns out okay, because this is dropping a lot of frames, which is not good. Okay, it is improving a little bit. A lot of movement doesn't do it. So one concurrent view. It's better than nothing, I guess. Oh, it dropped again. Might need better internet before I do something like this. This is my first time doing this kind of setup. I am using OBS, trying something new out, really want it to be good. So it may drop some frames, it may lag a little bit, it might break off here and there. Let me know how the audio and video quality is. I know there's going to be a lot of latency to it, so I am expecting that, but I will do my best to get this thing running more smoothly later on and getting better internet, but you know, one step at a time. One step at a time. Hopefully get some chats in here, see how it goes. I only have a strict hour to work with, so if there are any suggestions, you may need to go ahead and put that suggestion down. I may actually, 2 views, look at that. I may actually exit out of this one here and go back. That might help me out. How's everyone doing today? All 2 of you watching. I know that it is going to drop a lot of frames, so I apologize for if it lags or anything. Still trying to get used to this, still trying to get used to the program. Going to have to do something about my internet speed, but I do not have the best internet provider in the area that I'm in. They are the only internet provider, so it may be a little laggy, but hopefully not too bad. At least the recording for this afterward will be pretty good. So how does everything look? How does everything sound? Can you hear me clearly? Is it better or worse than what my first 2 were, which is on my phone? So if you can hear me, if it's going good, please leave a comment in the chat. 4 views, look at that. We jumped up. How you doing? How's everyone doing? How you making it today? What's your scent of the day? What are you wearing? I'll get into what I'm wearing in a little bit, but what are you wearing? How are you doing? What do y'all got doing today? It's a Saturday. It's a hair past 4. What do y'all got planned today? I would love to know. Hopefully I will see the chats pop up here, so if you do leave a chat or a comment, I can see it. We'll be getting to the open space where y'all can give suggestions in a little bit once we nail down for sure how this is going. So, and once we get more people in, you know, I don't want just a few suggestions. I want a good bit. Let me see. Don't see anything in the chat so far. Let me check and see how everything's looking on this side. Chat rate 2. Why aren't the chats popping up? That's what I want to know. Let me see. Oh, Caleb. Look at you, dude. Okay, I don't know how it's coming across now. Hopefully it's good. The quality's pretty solid. Latency is in and out, but not horrible. Okay, good deal. Old Santana, how you doing, man? Good afternoon, brother. Just got back home from fishing trips. End of the day, Latafa Atlas. So all the fish can smell you out there then. That's good. Oh, Ray, good to see you. Ohio here. Wearing Givenchy Pie for men. I saw Givenchy Pie yesterday at TJ Maxx for, I couldn't see the price on it. It might have been like $69, $79 or so, which still isn't terrible, but I was very surprised to see that at a rack store. So I wonder why I can't see my chat here. Let me see what's going on with this. I'll just look at it on here. I'll look at it on here. Texas in the house. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I don't know. Are you getting any cooler weather out in Texas? Anything, you know, a little more crisp? We're finally getting some crisp days here, which is why you see me wearing a sweater vest, or not sweater vest, but a sweater, because I've been just letting my air ride. No air, no heat, just enjoying the cool in the house and outside. So wearing the sweater in the house doesn't feel too off. So I apologize. It's dropping frames really bad, like really, really bad. I need better internet. I need fiber out here. I need to get some fiber. Not just my diet, but, you know, internet fiber. So, Cajun Caveman, good to see you, my man. Yo, how you doing? Dude, it's so good to see you. The internet quality is terrible. Like, the streaming is really breaking up, and I apologize for that. Sweater weather here for sure. Yeah, dude. It is here. It got as low as like 36 here one night, which is crazy, even in mid-fall for here. And then it's going to jump back up to the 80s, which is just ridiculous. No wonder people get sick so much, because it's just back and forth. Nope, got one cold front and brought us down to the mid-70s, back up. Like I said, I know how it is, man. Like, we went down to the 30s, one low, and then this week the high is almost 90, like 86, 85 or so. So I understand completely. I'm having to go back and forth between my cold weather and warm weather scent. So I'm keeping a few of the warm weather ones, you know, as my secondary just in case. But just ordered Galatea, and it's good stuff. Oh, I got to check that out then. I'm mainly going to be ordering from Fragrancebuy today. So anything that you know Fragrancebuy has, leave it in suggestions and I'll look at it then. So, question, my collection's over 100 bottles and growing. I need some shelving. Where to find yours? I found mine on Amazon. If you type in bookshelf, you're pretty much going to get these as like a top result. They have these that lay straight. They have some corner ones, which I'm going to plan on getting at some point to go on the side of the walls. But I don't know, it's called like industrial design, or, you know, studio design shelving, you know, like you'd see in those studio apartments in New York, that kind of look, the mixture of wood and metal. It's really good, but Amazon's where I got them. These were like $160 probably, maybe a little above that. So not bad though. They're very strong. Caleb in the chat knows, because he helped me build these, and he knows that they were a little tedious, but once they're up, man, they're good. So yeah, if you're in the 100 and above, you're definitely gonna need some shelving. It's on Fragrancebuy. Oh, good deal then. I'll check. Hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and start checking out that one. Galatea. And by the way, I'm using Fragrancebuy from the desktop or browser, not the app, because the app is completely broken and the prices are like $20 higher than they usually are. I think because that has a problem going from Canada and US. They haven't quite fixed that when they re-updated their app. So I'm using the browser because it actually shows accurate prices. Hopefully. I don't know why it's not showing my chats up here I need to get that fixed. I'm still learning how to use the streaming setup, learning how to use OBS, so it may be laggy, it may be broken up, but we're going to get through it. In this less than an hour, we're going to get through it somehow. So, okay, Galatea. Oh, Lattafa's Galatea. Oh. It's the Goldafen clone. I actually used to have that. I loved it. Had a sample of Goldafen and really loved it. And I wanted to get a clone of it. And it's like almost 1-to-1, about 85, 90%. You know, just not the same quality, but it is spot on. And so I had it, wore it for a good bit, but I sold it off recently. But I'm going to plan on buying it back. But yeah, man, you're smelling good with that one. So it is so good. I picked up a nice metal cabinet, glass doors. Oh, dude. I had LED lights in it. I bet, dude. If there's anywhere to see that, Santana, I'd love to see that because that sounds awesome. Maybe one day if I get a Discord server up and go in, I can share pictures of stuff too. But that sounds awesome. I used to have a small case that used to be like a CD, DVD holder. And that's what I put all my fragrances in until I grew out of that and had to go to this. But it had glass doors on it. And I was really wanting to put lights in it, but I was like, well, I'm not going to keep it too long, so I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, that sounds awesome. I really want one. I don't know if you've seen Justin Copeland's new stuff where he redid all his fragrances. He has like 3 big old cabinets with big doors, and I really love that setup because he just walks up and he opens it and he's like, which one are we going to pick from today? So I really like his setup. Hello, tried Lattafa Ensemble Silver. I've heard it's a clone most wanted. I haven't. That actually sounds really, really cool. Hold up. Okay, on some silver. Got you. Okay. 28.23. It's not bad. You know what? I will put it in the cart. And we're keeping with a budget because I don't have all the money in the world. So we're going to keep with a budget of like a little over $100 and just to see what I can get. And I'll do this order. And later on, if you want me to do it in a live stream or just in a separate video, I'll blind buy, open them up, and give you all my first reactions to it. So, what are y'all wearing today? I know some of y'all said it, but some of y'all, I like to know what you got. As far as what I'm wearing, I am about to go with a family gathering, and I'm wearing John Varvatos Vintage. It's hit the fall time. I really love it. My wife got me this for Christmas. It is very aromatic, spicy, heavy dose of lavender, and a good bit of a clean suede note in it. A little soapy as well because of that lavender, the aromatics, but a little very soft, very inoffensive. I don't think it's too old smelling. I think it smells very medium, you know, like maybe late teens and into, you know, age up from that, but really good. I love this. Very soft, very professional, office safe, hanging out, any time of the day really. It's just perfect. I love this. Awesome Silver is really good. Okay, well, I'll put that in the cart, so hopefully we'll hang on to that until the end. Devion 234, it's their version of Stronger With You. Speaking of Stronger With You, this week, one night, I wore this one, Contra for You, which I think, y'all probably, if you haven't seen my video on the Contra line by Camera Perfumes, do go see that video. Go through the whole line. But this is the first one that I introduced, and I recently got to smell Stronger With You. Ulta is now starting to get, or at least the Ulta in my area, is starting to get Stronger With You in stock. The main ones they got are the original and Intensely, but hopefully they get the other ones in. And I got to smell this and that, and guys, this is almost on par with the quality that the original Stronger With You is. Like, it's the same kind of scent profile. It hits everything right on the head, about 90%, if not above. The same stuff. It has a little bit more of a synthetic, airy dry down in the middle, but in the air, it smells exactly like Stronger With You. I love it. That's very sweet, almost bubble gum. I did get a good bit of a buttery, nutty kind of feel in this, and a lot of cinnamon, a lot of a candy kind, you know, and a lot of lavender as well. Super, super good. I loved it, and this stayed with me the whole night. Even when I woke up the next morning, it was still on me in my clothes, so you can't do bad with this one. Contra for You, I mean, $14.99 at TJ Maxx, $15.99. It can't get any better with this, and it's a pressurized atomizer, which is always nice as well. But yeah, I really love the Strong With You DNA. I have Strong With You, absolutely, and I haven't got a chance to wear it because I'm trying to find a very special occasion to wear it in because it's a smaller bottle, but I really like it. I do want to get a Strong With You leather. It's either leather or oud, but there I think Venetian oud or Ventnian oud by Fragrance Corner has a spot on clone. I want to get that. But the new Strong With You tobacco, I really want to try as well. Karen makes some great scents. They do. They are awesome. What about Great Glacier Le Noir? Yes, I've seen that around, and I've debated on buying it because I don't know which of the Jean Paul Gaultier clones I should get first. I really want to get that one. I think it's Fragrance World one that smells like Le Parfum. I really want to get that one. I've come very close to getting that one, but I don't know. I really don't know which one to get first, but I really do want to get a lot of them. Not sure if you enjoy and appreciate Avon fragrances. I used to have Avon Musk. I have Avon Black Suede up here. It's a vintage bottle that I got from a thrift store. I just haven't found the chance to wear it, but I do appreciate it. But yeah, Avon's good. There is one that I really want to get from them. I think it's Black Musk. I really want to get that and try it out. But they're decent. Just bought one of their faves. Black Suede. Hey, yeah, I didn't finish reading the comment, but yeah, just got to talk about it. Under 20 bucks. Also recently bought Riad Silver by Lattafa. I haven't tried that one yet. Murata has one together with Oud. You know what? I've seen that one in people's videos, and I've been begging to the fragrance gods to let me come across that one at TJ Maxx. I have Murata's Deal for Man. What is it? Deal for Man Stardom. I featured it in one of my shorts. It's a clone of Galan's L'Homme Ideal Eau de Parfum. Really good. Super nice, powdery, sweet cherry tobacco almond fragrance. And really, really good, by the way. I do like that one. But yeah, Murata has some really good ones. They need to come in with some more releases. The bit rate keeps jumping up and down, guys. I noticed my internet connection. I did some tests with this beforehand, and the bit rate stayed good. So I don't know. It stayed like at or above the level I set it at. So I don't know what's going on with it now. But hopefully it's not too jumpy. I know it's very jumpy. I see it on the screen here. So I do apologize for that. But hopefully the audio is coming across okay. So I will fix this the next time. I'm sorry. Keep it going with the comments, guys. I want to see more. Keep it coming in. I will talk about another one I wore this week. One of my faves. I love to wear it any chance I get, but Versace the Dreamer. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm going to get a full-size bottle of this. Tester or not, because it doesn't matter because the atomizer is built in, but I want to get a full-size bottle of this and just keep it just in case Versace at some point ever decides to discontinue this, which it's always in the throes of the possibility. I will have a full-size bottle backup of this, if not two full-size, because I love this. Such a good... when I wore this last time, I got way more of the tobacco note out of it. I don't know if it's because it's sat for a while or if my nose can pick up more, but way more of the tobacco note, way more of the dry flax note in this. I did get the iris in the middle, that powderiness. It is a super good, soapy, clean, white floral tobacco scent. This stuff is just beautiful. I love this so much. It's very classy. Dress it up or down. Perfect for the fall and springtime. I love it. I look forward to wearing this any chance to get. This will always, if everything else in my collection gets taken away in a storm or a robbery or the rapture takes place and they go first, I will immediately get Versace the Dreamer. Immediately, because I love this so much. One of my favorites. I'm so glad I decided to get it. Audio is fine, so yeah, good deal. Good deal. Just picked up Armaf Abstracto Art de Parfum Valentino Uomo Born in Rome Intense dupe. Oh yeah. I remember hearing about that one. I like it. Definitely recommend it. Paid $29. Is it on Fragrancebuy? I need to look and see if it's on Fragrancebuy. Maison Alhambra, Victorioso, Nero, and Victory is 1-to-1 for a Yes, I've heard that. I know Ash from Jensen's talked about that, and he said it was like spot on. I really want to get it. I got to admit with him, I love the Victory series. It's really, really good. What's a bottle in your collection that doesn't get the love from the community that it deserves? Let me see. A bottle in my collection that doesn't get enough love from the community. I don't know if it just doesn't get loved or if it's just not talked about. Maybe it's around the same thing, but oh, here we go. This one here, Bentley Momentum Intense. I recently have seen Omar from the School of Sense channel talk about this one, but I hardly see anyone else talking about it. I've seen people talk about Bentley Momentum Unbreakable, which I really want to get. It's a good flanker in that series, but not Momentum Intense that much. And I think this is a banger of a fragrance. It is very ambery, resinous, spicy. It smells very similar to Carolina Herrera CH for Men. Very similar, like 1-to-1, except this has way better performance and it's way cheaper as well. I think I picked this up for like $29. I know I featured this in my office fragrances for men, but this one does not get enough love. As far as I'm aware, the original smells just like this, but weaker. So this is just like the original Momentum, just intense, way better, way more balanced. It's made by one of my most favorite perfumers, Natalie Lorson, who did majority of the Bentley for Men line and as well as the Encre Noir line. And she did the original of this one, and then one of the flankers. So love her perfumery. This is like the improvement on CH for Men. So it's so good. You can fit in any occasion all year round, office wear, hangout, formal, whatever. It lasts a good while, very good projection, and it smells so sexy in the air. A friend of mine actually smelled this one because he's like, what would you recommend me to get if I couldn't get anything else? I said, get this one, and I let him smell it. He loved it, and he wore it at his work and got multiple compliments from multiple people. In fact, they now call him the Bentley Man because anytime they ask him what he's wearing, he says it's this one. So this one is one that does not get enough love. Bentley Momentum Intense, super, super good and very inexpensive. Fragrance World starting, yeah. Mr. Cheap, what up, D. Da Vinci the Poet? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Have to check it out. Yeah, check it out. Speaking of, Starman Nebula, the, what is it? My mind just went blank. Pure Malt by Terry Mugler. Amen Pure Malt. Really good clone of it. One of the first, I think, clones of it, if I'm not mistaken. One of the big hits from Fragrance World. And actually, this is my first purchase from Fragrancebuy because Ash reviewed it. I was just getting into fragrances. It crossed the first of the year of 21 or 22. And I was like, well, you know what? I want to get that, but I want to get something else with it. So I got this and Amber and Leather by Maison Alhambra, their ombre leather clone that they had before they switched the name and all that stuff. And I really love it. Really boozy, sweet, fruity. It gets into that, you know, that malt kind of thing in a nice ambery, sweet dry down. Way better on the dry down than it is, I think, on the opening. And super, super good in the air. Amazing performance. And funny thing about this too, I had a defect with my bottle where I would spray it and the atomizer spray went below the collar and it would leak everywhere. And so I learned I just had to do shallow sprays with it, which still works. But when I first reached out to Fragrance World and said, hey, I got a faulty bottle, they said, well, we really don't want to go through the trouble of having to get you to send it back to us. So here's a, you know, a gift card for the cost of it. So that was really cool. And I got to keep the bottle, so that worked out. But yeah, Starman Nebula is awesome. Really, really good. What's a good leather and good tobacco cologne for beginners? Again, John Varvatos Vintage. It is a really good, I think, good clean suede beginner-friendly fragrance. As far as leather and tobacco, there's some other ones. CH1 Shock, or CK Shock. I can't even talk today. CK Shock by Calvin Klein is really good. A really good beginner tobacco, sweet, spicy, herbal, really nice, really clean. That's always my first go-to as far as tobacco. And as far as leather, this is a really good one. It's a good clean suede leather one. And I think Bright Leather by Salvador Ferragamo is an amazing clean, one of the cleanest, freshest leathers I've ever smelled from any designer. Super good. It's really, really nice. So Bright Leather by Salvador Ferragamo is a really good leather beginner fragrance. As far as what I think, there's a lot of animalic ones you can get into, but you know, those are more safe end. It's going to be next by Good Deal, Dirty English. Speaking of Dirty English, don't know if you saw my short or maybe you saw my shorts recently, but Dirty English by Juicy Couture, really nice. It has a lot of similarity to Bentley for Men, the original Bentley for Men, which I recently got in, by the way, because I'm preparing to do a whole line review of the Bentley for Men line, and unless they add something new to it recently. But very similar to Bentley for Men, but not as spicy, not as boozy forward. This is more woody. This is a very, very woody fragrance. Very warm, ambery, slightly sweet, a little mature masculine, but it is more synthetic too, more synthetic smelling than Bentley for Men. I think Bentley for Men is the upgrade on this one personally, but I do like this. I'm starting to see this one pop up a lot more at rack stores. Used to, I couldn't find it hardly anywhere, just online, but I found this one for, what I say, like $17.99 for a full bottle. Not bad. Only thing with me is, like I said, my short is the performance. It does not perform good on me, and as you can see, it doesn't have the leather and the chains and stuff on it. So this is a newer bottle. They did away with all the bells and whistles from the previous ones, and I imagine they also reformulated it a good bit since they first started releasing it. So I may have way watered down version of it since they reformulated it so much. So I don't know, but still is good. Maybe after letting it sit for a while, it'll perform better, but I still like it. It's actually a good beginner cold weather amber date night scent. I'd definitely recommend. If you come across any of the Camara Vamos line, they're worth picking up. I haven't seen that. I've been looking for more Camara stuff at my local TJ Maxx, and I haven't seen anything pop up, and I've been very disappointed in them. But yeah, the performance is bad for the way it smells. Yeah, it is too good. Yeah, man, I imagine the old balls of this, like what people said, used to be like top tier quality for the price, and they said it was like niche kind of quality. So, I mean, if this performed better, I mean, this would be knockout. I do love how it smells, though. I really like it. But AD Da Vinci, what you wearing today, by the way, man? What's your scent of the day, if you have anything? Or what do you plan on wearing, either today or tomorrow? I love to hear it. There's I got one fragrance, by the way. I know usually on these I've tried to make it a tradition of opening up something as a blind buy. I only have one thing to open up, so because I knew that I'll be taking up most of the time doing the suggestions. So I just have one thing to blind buy and open up as a first impression for all of you. So we'll get to it in a little bit, and we'll be comparing it to the original that it actually came from because it's a flanker. So, okay, while we're here, drop your suggestion, guys. I want to go ahead and go through and look at some ones that you've already recommended. And if you can hear my computer next to me, it sounds like it's about to lift off because I have a very old computer, which could be the reason why. Kamra Kawa, dude, I want to get that so bad. So, I used to have Kamra, loved it, and I got to smell Angel Share in person, so I got to really know the similarities or not, and loved it, wore it, but my mother-in-law loved it more, and I had my eyes on a different clone, and actually I'll show y'all what the clone is. I was going to save it for a later video, but I'll go ahead. I had my eyes on Shiroff Blend by Zamaya because I loved the way the bottle looked. It was more similar to Angel Share, and I loved the way that people were describing it. And this still smells incredible. It's so good. So I bought this and actually gave my mother-in-law Kamra, but I do want to get Kamra Kawa because of that coffee difference. I really, really want a coffee fragrance. So my best pickup of the year, yeah, you can't go wrong with it. I really, really want to get it. And people have been finding Kamra Kawa at Burlington, and I'm like, I need to get my hands on a Burlington because I'm like so far away, like 2 hours closest to a Burlington. So I found at Burlington Vamos Leather and Ombre Voyage Elixir and Sauvage Elixir. Okay, Crescent is Invictus and Sapphire is Cropsey Sauvage and Blue Chanel. Nice. If I find any of those Chimera ones, I'm picking those up immediately. But I haven't gotten to wear, actually, I've only got to wear Schroff Blend once, and that's because I got it at the tail end of the cold season, beginning of the year, sprayed on one night, and I loved it. This stuff is an amazing performer, like you'd expect any, Angel Share clone to be. And also, it's a break-off branch of Offnon. Offnon makes some incredible performing stuff. I mean, I don't think they skimp on performance on any of their stuff. And I really do like it. It's more the fruit dates forward, more woody, aged wood kind of forward than anything else I've smelled as far as the Angel Share clone. So more woody. I think a little more masculine too than Kamra, but I really, really do like it. I mean, I'm going to feature this in a video later this year. I can't wait to talk about it, and I can't wait to wear it either. I love it so much. Order any Jockey's Bogart Women's shows, super cheap and above. You know what? Brad? I've actually had my eyes on a lot of Bogart stuff, so I may be ordering some here soon, but I'm ordering from Fragrancebuy, and I've actually found that FragranceNet has way more available Bogart stuff than Fragrancebuy has. So I'm going to have to see what I can find on Fragrancebuy. Get this fragrance. I'm doing a comparison between the two soon. I got it from Burlington today. Oh, I got you between Kamra and Kamwa Kawa. Let me know. When you upload it, I'm going to watch it. Let me know. I want to see that. Yeah, I imagine that I've heard people say it's pretty much the same, just the coffee edition actually makes it better. So that's why I really want it, but I really want a good coffee fragrance. And I'm stuck between getting any of the Fragrance World coffee line. They have a new, I think, is it Fragrance World that has a coffee line now of different coffee fragrances, or Rocost Intense, Rocost Man or Rocost Man Intense, or Kamra Kawa. I can't decide which one I want. I really want a good coffee fragrance. So if y'all have any good coffee fragrances, put them down and I'll see what Fragrancebuy has to offer. It's 4:33. I'm going to try to cut this off right at 5 because I got to go to a family thing and they changed the time on me. But I'm going to leave this in as much as I can. And I don't know why I can't see my chat coming up here. It does not make sense. But anyway, I can see them here, so that's all that matters. And eventually, I'll have this set up way better. The internet be better. It won't be breaking up as much, and I'll be able to have a lot of graphics come up. I can have your comments come up. I can show my screen when I'm recording. So it's going to be better next time. It's going to be better every time. That's what you're supposed to do as human beings. You're supposed to get better every time, or improve day by day. Be a better person. At least that's what my therapist told me. But anyway, let's see what we got. Okay, so let me go back to the comments. Latafa, Ensemble Silver. Okay, I already have that one in there. Or do I? No, I don't have Ensemble Silver. Oh, I do. Glacier de Noir, that was the next one. And I don't want to get just a bunch of clones, because I can go down that rabbit hole very quickly. I want to get some things that are original, some things that are, more unique. Oh, Fragrancebuy out of stock on Glacier de Noir. Notify me. Let me know. Okay, what else did we have? Armaf, there it is. Okay, Armaf Abstracto Art de Parfum. Okay. I don't see that one. Armaf. You know what I do want to get though? Maybe this is my own suggestion, but I want to get Armaf's Radical Brown. I want to get that. I heard it's a good clone of like a mixture of Herod and there's some other ones. It was Herod and something else. People say, like, depending on which you're more familiar with, you'll smell it. But Black Orient by Bulgari, which I have Bulgari Man in black, the regular, the original. I don't have the new Parfum. I've heard mixed reviews on it. whether it's better or not. Some people say it's actually weaker because it's a parfum, so it sticks closer than it doesn't project out. But I do want to try this one. You know what? We're going to add this to the cart. Arm Off Radical Brown on Fragrance Buy is only $21.72, and it's a good mixture of like Black Orient and Bulgari and Herod, and there's another one that people said it was close to as well. So, what else? All right, someone to say Bogart. So let's see what Fragrance Buy has on Bogart. Jacques Bogart. Any of their stuff. Club 35. I've heard Club 35 is really good. I've heard it's like a sweet, creamy cookie kind of thing, a fluffy cookie. And I haven't seen almost any bad review on it on Fragrancebuy, so I'm going to have to see about that one. And it's only $17.36. Okay. It's called Bogart Club. Is that different than... Okay, where's it at? I'm sorry, guys. It's just a lot of silence because I'm trying to look this up, and I'm like, I know it's in here somewhere. Recently I wore Bogart Pour Homme to work because I couldn't wait to wear it. I love it still. It's still good. I think it'll always be good. I really love it. It's the best bang for buck signature fragrance. Spoiler, I'm actually going to feature it in I think signatures video I'm going to do later or soon. But yeah. Okay, Bogart Club. Yeah, okay, we're going to put that one in. And he also said some other Bogart stuff. One-man show stuff. Furio. I really want Furio to come back in stock. Santana by Bogart is actually available. Do you have Versace blue jeans or Dreamer? Both cheap. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you heard me, Matt, but I actually talked about the Dreamer at the beginning of the stream. I wore this week, and I couldn't wait to wear it because I love it. One of my favorite cheapies in general out of my collection. I love it. Something with it just vibes with me. I don't know what it is. I love it, dude. Wonderful tobacco, white floral, dry, soapy fragrance. So good, so good. And I used to have blue jeans as well. I didn't wear it as much, but I think I'm going to get it back. I did give it off to someone because it was a friend of mine. He didn't have a fragrance. He wanted something good to wear, and he liked it, so I gave it to him. But I think I'll try to start getting it back if I get the chance to. Also, if you go to Burlington, get tobacco and amberwood. Say Jazz Club. Oh, guess. You know what? Any of you know Gerard? I think Gerard George from his YouTube channel. He actually recently did a Burlington blind buy, and he picked up that one, and he didn't like it for some reason. But I've seen it at Ross, and I've thought about getting it. I don't know if it was tobacco and amberwood or something else, but someone said it smelled similar to was it almost went blank. Baccarat Rouge 540, or maybe it was something else. It was one of those guest exclusive ones, those new ones that someone said smelled similar to Baccarat Rouge 540. But regardless of what he said about it, I'm still interested. I'm gonna check it out as soon as I get it. Yeah, he hated it. I love it so much. I'm gonna try it out then. I will. Like I said, I saw one of theirs at a Ross, and I was this close to getting it, but then I saw a Banana Republic fragrance I didn't have, so I got it instead. But next time I do see any of them, I'll get it, and I'll let you know what I think about it. But yeah, Santana, the Dreamer Man, super good spring, fall fragrance. I think it works the best in those seasons, like more appropriate. It's just so good. The florals come out in this more in spring, and the tobacco comes out in this more in the fall, in my experience. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but it is, man, so good. I love it. Yeah, that's a different one. I passed on the BR for Phytoclone. Okay, it's a different one. Okay. I can't remember which one it was. It was one that I saw, and I was like, I got too much. I've smelled too much BR 540 stuff. I don't want something that's a little different. I got Lattafa's Ana Abied Rouge, which is a really good, cheap BR 540 clone. It is, you know, it used to be like $14, $15, and it's super good for that price. Really good. Is Glen Pailly or Good House? I don't know. I never heard of it. Hold up. Let me see. Glen Pays. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything come up. Let me look on and see what's going on. Oh, okay. I've never seen those. Fragrance Nest got them for very cheap though, like in the mid-20s, high teens. So I don't know. That actually might be a different kind of blind buy. This actually looks pretty interesting. I'm always a sucker for those super cheap ones that are obscure, that no one really knows about. There's a lot of things in my mind, things I've seen that I want to get because I know they're unheard of and no one talks about them or sees them. And there's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to get to. But yeah, I love this kind of stuff. I don't know. If you get to it before I do, let me know what you think about it. Yeah, beer for 40 in Aventus, but here I am with the Hawas Black. Oh, dude, I want to get Hawas Black so bad. I'm waiting for the price to go down a little more, but it may be at the cheapest it's going to get. I don't even have the regular Hawas or Hawas Ice. I've worn Hawas. A friend of mine's worn it. Another friend of mine, I think, got Hawas Ice, but I guess I need to be the one to complete it and get Hawas Black. And the reviews on it are just nothing short of amazing. Everyone says it's spectacular. So they're on Fragrancebuy also. Well, look at that then. Okay, let's see what we can get. Glen Pays. Let's see what they got. Does my cart still have the same stuff in it? It does. They kept it. Okay, good deal. It's not on Fragrantica or anything like that. They're cheap, man. Super cheap. Unpredictable Pour Homme, Unpredictable Sport. They have the girl ones, Silver Edition. I don't know which one to get. How about this? How about one of y'all look on Fragrancebuy and you pick out one for me to get and I'll put it in my cart. Pick out one of those Glen Pays ones and I'll put it in my cart. Doesn't matter. I won't even look at what it is. I'll just get it. It's nice in beast mode, like Absolute and Hashivat had a baby. Oh, dude. I have a small sample of Hashivat. I really love it. I did not expect how earthy and mossy it was going to be. I've heard people talk about it, but I really like it. I don't think it's as versatile as people make it out to be. Maybe it's the batch that I got, but it's very earthy, dense. So but yeah, I love Hashivat. I love it. I have a few other ones too that are, I know I have Club New Intense Man, the limited edition. It's a lot more earthy, smoky, more similar to Hashivat. I used to have Al Haramain's L'Aventure and L'Aventure Intense. And though Omar from school since that said that was more similar to Hashivat, but I didn't get that. It wasn't as mossy, but now I have Commodity, Sephora's niche brand. I have their fragrance Moss Plus, and it is way more like Hashivat. It is super earthy, green, aromatic, herbaceous, mossy. Like, it is super earthy, but I love it. I really like it. I think it's more suited for spring and fall and winter, maybe summertime, but yeah, I can imagine. I really want to get it. I've heard the oil concentration on Hawas Black is like crazy. I have Unpredictable. The Strong With You clone, performance is bad. Really? I'm telling you, man, if you go out to TJ Maxx and you see Chimera perfumes Contra for you, get this. This is like spot on Strong With You. It is so good. So good. All right, we're almost closing up. Yeah, if some of y'all, I'm telling y'all, Charlie, man, go on there on Fragrancebuy, find a Glen Pays one, tell me what it is, and I'll go put it in my cart immediately. I've had a few suggestions on here, but not a whole lot. Someone said anything from the Jacques Bogart one-man show, so let me go back to that real quick and get something from the actual one-man show line. You know what? I've really been wanting to get Silver Scent, but I don't think it's a one-man show. I have two of the one-man show. I have Oud Edition, which is my favorite, and I have the Gold Edition, which is very old school animalic, very, very strong. There's the Ruby Edition. You know what? I would actually rather get the original one-man show, the classic one, and it's only $9 for crying out loud. So, well, the tester is only $11 for the one. I'm gonna get that one-man show, the original. I've heard good things about it. I'll go ahead and get it. Put it in there as well. Oh, I got Bogart. Which one you got? Cajun Caveman. Say that 10 times fast. I need to know your real name because I just say Caveman. But which one you got? Which Bogart you got? Real quick, while we're just going through, we're on the last like 14 minutes of the stream, and my computer sounds like it's about to take off into space, and the bit rate's jumping everywhere. Ruby, how is Ruby? I've heard some people say it smells like the original, just more woody. Some people say it's redundant. How is it in your opinion? What makes it different from any other ones? If you have anything different, or what stands out about it? Because I'd love to see that. Super strong. Oh yeah, that's just the Bogart line in general, man. They're super strong. Blonde Block Star Wars Extreme, cheap Devonner. Speaking of Santana, hold up. So recently, I went to a Ross. They didn't have anything that I liked. Didn't have anything that I was looking for, and I saw these two, and I was like, I'm going to get them. And it was Mont Blanc Individual. I sold my older bottle, but now I got this one back, and Star Walker Extreme. I sold my other bottle off as well, not because I didn't like them, but you just get some extra money here and there. And after I sold it, I went back on Mont Blanc's website and everything, and found out this is apparently discontinued. Couldn't find it for months after I sold it, and it was like, I'm never going to see it again. But recently, I saw it start right back up at Ross and other discount rack stores, and immediately picked it up. Really, really like it. Mine seems to have a little bit of discoloration on the bottom. I hope nothing's leaking. Be bad if on the stream I found out my bottle was leaking. That would be terrible. Man, that's terrible. No, it's not. But I forgot. Individual is chef's kiss. It is awesome. I actually wore it this week too. I meant to talk about this one. And I got way more of the sandalwood out of it. I did get that fruity raspberry note in it, but it's so clean, so soft. I don't see how anyone can't like it. It is so smooth, man. So smooth. Star Walker Extreme is nice. Yeah, Star Walker Extreme, I wore it, I think, last week, and I forgot how much I loved it. I don't know why I sold it. I'm glad I got it back again, because if it is discontinued, then there's going to reach a point where I wouldn't find it anymore, and this isn't on any online discounters. It is just, and I didn't feel like buying it anywhere else online, so I'm glad I got it again. But yeah, Star Walker Extreme is fantastic. I might buy a backup bottle of it just in case. It smells like I've said before, Chanel Allure Sport Eau Extreme, that tonka bean centric, the freshness, because this does have watery notes in it, mixed with in the opening I get way more Coach for Men and Jimmy Choo Man. Like those three fragrances combined make this one very fruity sweet in the opening, a little powdery, a lot of aquatic freshness, and it dries down to just that powdery tonka, almost like a fresh Bad Boy by Carolina Herrera. It's super good. I cannot believe that this is from Mont Blanc and that this was like $19.99. It smells so high designer. It is so good. Nothing like the original Star Walker, by the way. Nothing like it, but astoundingly good. Have you ever tried Elvis Presley Forever? You know what? Weirdly enough, I saw that twice now. I saw that a few weeks ago at a TJ Maxx. Went back to a TJ Maxx last night and smelled it. I didn't get it because I was looking for other things. I ended up actually buying some clothes instead. But I almost got it. I did not expect it to be what it says, because the bottle is like, that has a microphone, looks like a vinyl record. And so I was expecting it to be like masculine, old school kind of scent, because it's Elvis Presley, old school rock and roll, retro. But no, it smelled like fresh white floral, neroli, orange blossom, very almost sunscreen summer kind of feel. I did not expect it. A little sweet. I really liked it, but I just didn't pick it up yet. I may pick it up next time I go back though, but I did like it. The dry down is where it is at with Ruby for me. Okay, you know what? Elvis is another BR440 clone I hear. I didn't get BR540. Maybe if I sprayed it on skin and let it dry down, it would. But I got way more florals in the opening, like white florals kind of deal. You know what? Let me go ahead and look at Ruby. I'm going to go ahead and look at the Ruby one and put it in because I don't think it was that much anyway. Yeah, 1307. We can manage that. Add a cart. And if y'all can't tell, I have a huge heart and a soft spot in my spirit and soul for old school fragrances like retro stuff. I love it, especially early to mid 2000s. Love it, absolutely love it. I don't know why. It's just something in it is a little nostalgic to me, but I just love how it smells. We are right at the budget, y'all. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fragrances. I mean, for a blind buy or a stream, that would be perfect to open up at. I got Jaquez Bogart Ruby Edition, the original Bogart Club for Man, because I've heard that was really good. Radical Brown and Latafa Ensemble Silver, so which is actually the most expensive one in this list. But any of you have any other ones? Because I'll replace one of these if you have a different one. If any of you have a different suggestion, I would love to hear it, because I'm about to go here in a second. Not before we open up this thing I got here, but let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and open this up. So what I have, Tommy Now, and you've probably all seen this. Maybe you own it, maybe you have it, but Tommy Now, apparently the new updated version of Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger. The original was it 1997, 96 release. I forgot what day it came out. Maybe it's 93, somewhere in the 90s. I've worn Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger, loved it. I grew up with it. My brother wore it. My mom and dad got it for me when I was getting to be a teenager. I've worn it. Girlfriends I had took bottles I had because they loved it. It's just been a signature scent with me for a while. I still have an old bottle back here too. So nice talking to you. All right, D. Da Vinci, man, good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. And I'll be looking for that video when you compare Kamran and Kamar Kawa. I'll be looking for it, man. Thank you for stopping in. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to look at Tommy Now. I know a little bit of what the scent profile is going to be, but not totally, because I did look up some of the notes way, way back, but I've kind of forgotten it. So let's see, Tommy Now. I got a small 30 ml bottle because I might not wear it too much. It was only $14.99 at Ross, so not terrible. I know the original ones, we might even compare the original to this one and see how it is. Okay, look at that, the bottle. I know if I can zoom in, I want to get a remote on my lens. I have one, I just got to get it where I can zoom in or have a second camera. But it looks exactly like the original bottle, you know, that squared off window pane kind of look. But the cap is, you know, but obviously the bottle's blue, it has Tommy Now, and it has the red, white, and blue Tommy Hilfiger wrap, and the bottle doesn't have that, you know, overall cap, you know, you can pull it off. It's just a straight up and down cap. So, Rasansi Shiraz Pour Homme. I can tell you, Cajun Caveman, I want to put a halt on this real quick, because I want to talk about this one. Rasansi Shiraz, you need to get it. You need to get it. I'll explain it to you real quick. So, Omar from School of Sense originally talked about this one and got me onto it. This is legit niche tier quality and design and scent profile on the cheap. It is a very floral rose forward, but a very dry, woody, spicy, a little sweet. It has a little bit of a green facet to it. There is a tomato leaf note in here on the top, which you really get, especially if you're looking for it. It gives it almost a vegetal quality. Very unique. A little smoky. It has a wonderful, almost, some people say ashy tobacco, but I really don't get the ashy tobacco too much. It's mainly just a sweet oriental rose, like I said, green and woody, very dry woody, super good, amazing performance, very loud projection, very long lasting, easily average and above, but super good quality, man. I love this one. This is another one that I think I talked about this one in my fall video. I cannot wait to start wearing this one again. This is so, so good. But yeah, definitely get it. The OG Tommy was the way to go for me back in the day. It still is the way for me to go now, man. All right. Tommy now. Old Tommy out, new Tommy in. Let's see. Does it smell anything like the original? Because I wore the original enough. I know exactly what it smells like by memory. I have like a lot of fragrances on me because I sprayed some stuff in the room and it's like all around me. It's soaked into the floorboards at this point. Okay, Tommy now, immediately at the top. It smells like the original. It smells like the original, but less old school. I don't know how. More mossy, way more green mossy. I know the original has like a cactus note in it, or cactus blossom note, which gives it a little bit of a fruitiness in the beginning. Yeah, way more earthy, mossy. I think people actually compare this to like Hashivat or Hawas, maybe Hawas Bite, but Hashivat or Moss Plus by Commodity, things like that. More earthy ones. Club Nuit, you know, Intense, the more earthy ones version of that. Yeah, it's nice. My nose is going a little blind because of everything else was smelled and sprayed. Went to Burlington to get another bottle, Santana saying this, of Kite Off for Som, but found 2, but no price tags. The cashier couldn't scan it for the price. Manager said, ring it up for $12. Dude, you lucky son of a gun. Man, I know I've been seeing people's Burlington like haul videos, and Kite Off for Som is like everywhere. There's like multiple bottles of it. I even saw a box at TJ Maxx last night. So I already have it, but if I found it for that $12, yeah, it'd be no brainer for me. I'd get them both immediately. I spent, I think, $24, including tax and shipping, when I bought mine. So yeah, dude, that's awesome. I really need to spray this Tommy now on skin. I probably should have, but I'm about to go out with family. I don't want to mix up too many fragrances, but it smells like the original one, just more modern, less spicy actually, more green, earthy, less fruity. Yeah, more of that modern kind of musk in the middle of it. And that modern, fresh kind of deal in the middle as it just drying down. Let me get my original bottle and compare it. Here's my original bottle. You can see it put a big old dent in it. My wife has too. She loves spraying it on her flannels and clothes and stuff where she goes to bed or when she chills around. Don't anyone tell you that Tommy Hilfiger, Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger. Don't let anyone tell you that Tommy does not still work now and does not get compliments, because everyone, especially all the girls I've known in my life, love this. So Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger, the original versus Tommy now. Which one wins, the big brother or the little brother, the father or the son, depending on how you look at it. 43 views in, and I'm almost like a few minutes from having to close the stream, but I'm glad all of you came in. Yeah, Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger definitely has that more 90s feel to it. It's actually, like I said, more spicy, more musky as well, way more musky than Tommy now. A good tip, if you're getting nose fatigue, do I have Rasasi Darij? I do actually. I do have Rasasi Darij. I actually got Darij and Shukra at the same time. Apparently, Rasasi Darij is a clone of the discontinued Valentino V for men. And I actually wore this one recently on one of the colder nights. Super good. Like if you're a older gent or just a gentleman in general and you don't want something that's too youthful, you know, and you want something that's more sophisticated but still sweet and alluring, this is the way to go. Powdery, vanillic, sweet, a little spicy. It dries down very smooth, very soft, not too loud, perfect for date nights. And I actually have this one in I want to do in a video way later on, as being a good date night one for people who don't want something that's too sweet and that's more elegant, but it's super, super good. Yeah, both of these, Rassasi's, Sugra, and Darich is really good. Really, really good. A top tier quality on them. So Tommy now, the original. So the original Tommy. I mean, test strip smells totally different than on skim. Totally different. Because on skim, I mean on the test strip, Tommy now is more fruity. Like I said, more sweet. Or at least more fruity sweet, more spicy. But Tommy now, yeah, more earthy, mossy, green, but not in the sharp green way. Yes. It is more modern, I guess. You know, like I said, it doesn't have that old school 90s musk spice kind of deal. Or that old 90s sweet kind of deal. It's not going to be as loud performing. I can already tell you that. It's not going to be as top note heavy as far as what I can smell. Even though it is a little cleaner, it is a little more toned down. But that's mainly what I'm getting from this. It's not bad. Honestly, me personally, I may be biased, but I would go with the original Tommy. It is more unique because it's more retro. Not many things are trying to smell like this, and so it is going to stand out more. This one, it's going to smell good. I don't think it's going to perform as loud. I don't even know what the performance is going to be as far as longevity. I have to wear it to see. But it's going to be more modern, but more subtle. A totally different scent profile, but it is going to smell more in line with modern day stuff, you know, because that's exactly what it's trying to do. It's trying to be a modern version of this. So, not terrible, not bad. I have like a whole slew of fragrances right here I've talked about. So, because I'm not going to put them all back as soon as I get them out, but really good. Really good. We're at 44 views. Not many chats. I mean, maybe some of you are just listening, just going through your day, doing your errands, and I appreciate that. I mean, if it's something that you can listen to and have something in the background and, you know, kind of like lo-fi and help you focus better or relax, and that's awesome. I also recommend Azzaro Sport. Super cheap. Yes, yeah. I think, yeah, Santana, I think you're the one that's telling me about, I did a Azzaro Sport kind of review, like on my shorts, like way back, and you said that your bottle doesn't, you know, that there's two different variations, two different releases, and apparently I got the bad release. So I'm just trying to look for that new release, or not the new, but the good release. So, yeah, from what I've heard on the certain kind of sports to get on Azzaro, get the good one, yeah, that's good. I've also heard Polo Sport is really good. Polo, some people say Polo Fresh Sport, some people say just Polo Sport, but really good. There's a re-release of it that's better than the original, but it's still similar. I got to pick that up. I got to pick it up. So apparently, yeah, Polo Sport's really good too. So pick that one up too. Let me know what you think about it. Red cap with the white box. That's what it was, because I got the black box with the silver cap. That's what it was. Yeah, you were telling me about it. Saw that at Marshall's today. Almost pulled the trigger on the Polo Sport or the Azzaro Sport. But yeah, red cap, red cap, white box. You heard it from Santana. Get that one. So next time I see it and I see the white box, that's what I'm going to be getting. Because yeah, I've heard there's two different ones. The one I got just did not impress me. It did not. I gave it away. But if I get that one, by the sound of it, I will not be giving it away. So really cool. Anything else you guys are talking about? Anything else you want to ask? Anything else you want to do? Again, I apologize. The Azzaro one. Well, according to Santana, Charlie, get the red cap white box one. So, and if you get it before I do, let me know what you think about it as well. But yeah, anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything else you want to comment? This video will be available to watch after. I do apologize profusely for the level of quality the video is streaming at. The audio should still be good, but I really do apologize for the latency. That's just something I got to fix up with my internet quality and also my computer. And I'm going to have to figure out OBS a little more. I'm going to put some graphics in, be able to pull your comments up on here, or maybe a different streaming service. We'll see. But Stefan, good to see you, man. I saw you comment on one of my recent videos. You comment some really good stuff. Really love the engagement. Burlington and Austin today had tons of offers. So yeah, Caudible Versailles everywhere. Eternal Oud, really want to get Eternal Oud. I've seen Velvet Oud around. I saw it. I've seen it around. And Ram Silver and Gold. Funny thing is, Banana Republic fragrances are starting to pop up now a lot too. Definitely get the Banana Republics. If you see Grassland, Metal Rain, Dark Amber and Cherry, or Tobacco and Tonka Bean, pick those up. So basically, in Banana Republic, you see the light green one, you see a gray one, you see a red one, or a purple one. Pick those up. Those are amazing quality. Dark Amber and Cherry and Tobacco and Tonka Bean are more for the fall and wintertime, and Grassland and Metal Rain are more for the spring, summertime. Metal Rain you probably wear in the fall time a little bit too, but yeah, those are super, super good quality. Cannot wait to be wearing mine when I get the chance. But yeah, I really want to get Eternal Oud. You know, I heard it's a good Grand Soir by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Really good clone of that. I really do want to get that. I've seen Velvet Oud around, but haven't gotten it. And of course, Ram Silver and Gold. I have Ram's Gold. I got it in a blind buy video. Gave it to my wife who loves it. And Ram Silver, I haven't pulled the trigger on. I actually saw it at TJ Maxx last night, but there was a leaking bottle. I did get to smell it. It smelled nice, but I actually recently picked up Off and On's 9 p.m., so I'm not sure if I will get Ram Silver or not, because I do love 9 p.m. now. But I might pick it up just to have in the collection and talk about. But yeah, really good. Guys, if you see a Zaro, here he goes. Guys, if you see a Zaro Chrome Azure at Ross, get it. $39, excellent flanker, great performance. You heard him, guys. If you see a Zaro Chrome Azure at Ross, get it, especially if you see it for $39 or less. So yeah, he's been telling me every video I sent in, I see every comment telling me to get it. I will get it, I promise. I looked last night and Ross didn't have it. If they did, I would have opened it up in this video. But yeah, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it, and I will let you know about it. I saw Banana Republic Leather Reserve at Burlington and Ross today. Leather Reserve, it's okay. It pretty much smells too similar to Vintage Green, or 78 Vintage Green, which is my favorite Banana Republic, and actually my favorite from my whole collection. Love it. A good herbal green tea, citrus orange fragrance. It's super, super good. Perfect for springtime. To me, it smells like freshly made sweet tea, like very herbal sweet tea. Super good. But it smells too similar to that and not as interesting, not as good performing. And maybe a little bit of that leather, more leather in it, obviously, but still an herbal green leather note is what that is. I actually have one. I have it, but my atomizer's actually messed up where it won't spray out all of it. So maybe that's what it is. But it's good for spring and fall time. Maybe even summer because it's not that loud. So maybe almost all year, but it's just not the best performing is from what I've seen. But it still is okay. The one I'm looking after, I'm trying to find Neroli Woods, and I'm really trying to find Oud Mosaic. I have not been able to find Oud Mosaic, and I really want to get it. So the moment I get it, I'm collecting. I'm going to have the full Banana Republic icon line soon, hopefully, if I can find them. I am in the process. I think I'm lacking 4. I have only 4 left to go, and I'm going to get them. I even have the women's fragrances because my wife loves them, so I'm definitely getting them. Chrome Azure opens like an aquatic OG chrome and dries down like chrome parfum. Ooh, that sounds very nice. Sounds very, very nice. Okay. Definitely going to get it if I see it. Definitely going to get it. I've been very close to getting Eternity for Men Cologne because Ross from TOTG Reviews raves about that one, and I really want to get it. I've come close to getting it, but I had it in my hand, was about to get it, then I saw something else I didn't have, and I was like, I'm going to get that instead. So Burlington had Neroli Wood. Oh, dude, man. Burlington kills it with the Banana Republic ones. That's mainly where I've seen a lot of them. Every chance I've gotten to go to Burlington, they've always had ones that I didn't have. So I'm trying to look for that one. Neroli Wood, from what I've heard, is like, you know, like a step down from Wood Neroli, I guess, by Bulgari Man's Wood Neroli, which I really love. But I still want to get it because I love me some Neroli. So, but all right, guys, it is 5:10. It is getting close to have to end it. I hate because I really love talking with you guys. I love having you on here and getting to chat with you. I know I've said it once. I say it 1,000 times. I apologize for the lagging. I'm going to try to fix that. Next time, it will be way better. I think the date that I have on the next live stream, as of now, unless anything changes, my next live stream will be November the 16th on that Saturday. If anything changes, I will let you all know. As of now, it's going to be November 16th at 5 p.m. I'm only able to do one a month for right now. Maybe later on, I can do more, maybe twice a month. We'll see. But as of now, November the 16th, that Saturday, I will be having my next live stream. And if you want, I'll be ordering these that I have here later. I'll be ordering it like shortly after this. So I will have them in time to open for that live stream. Do you want me to open them on the live stream, or do you want me to do a full video of me opening them blind buying with editing and everything? That way there's nothing lagging in case anything goes wrong. Or do you want me to open them in front of you all? Let me know what you think. My Burlington had Maluma Royal. Oh, dude, yeah. Royalty by Maluma. Was it Onyx? I know Royalty by Maluma. Was it Onyx or there's another one, the maroon one that's Amethyst or something like that? I know Onyx is the 1 million Privé clone. It's really, really good. Love it, love it. And I think it's Amethyst, the maroon one, is a YSL Y EDP clone, and it is fantastic. It smells one-to-one with it. It's so, so good. Onyx, yeah. Onyx is killer, dude. Onyx is killer. Full video review, full video so you have the time to experience each of them. Got you. So you want me to actually wear them? Like me open them up in private and wear them? Or, you know what? I'll tell you what I'll do. It'll be almost like a two-part in one video. The first half of the video will be me opening up live and smelling them as a first impression on the video. And the next part of the next half of the video will be maybe like a week or so later, or however many days, and I'll give each of them a full wearing. How does that sound? Does that sound better? So I'll open them up, smell as the first reaction, give some time, some days in between, record the second half, then put it both together, and you have both of them in one video. Yeah, do an unboxing, then maybe a following review. I'll do that then. Yeah, that would work pretty good. Yeah, I might do it all in one video. I mean, because y'all, magic of editing, you don't know how much time has passed, but I will do an unboxing and then give some days for me to wear all of them, record the latter half of the video, and that way you'll have the first and second part in one video. Then in live next month you can discuss it. Okay, that'll work too. Yeah, that'll work. Hey, I'm fine with that. Yes, great idea. Good deal. There's a lot of videos. Also, those of you who are watching this now or watching it later, if you have watched it up until this point, you'll get a little spoiler. Next Friday, or this coming up Friday, this video will be very different. It'll be my more produced video because I'll have some custom shot B-roll that I did, a little more skit oriented in a way, but it'll be a very unique video, very and highly opinionated. Just letting you know, it'll be one that you probably would be like, well, you should have probably shot that way later. That way you have more experience. But I couldn't wait. I was very excited. I think it'd be very funny, a little more entertaining in a way, but almost kind of a rant video just about fragrances, and you'll see what it is when you get to it. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting one. So hopefully it'll be one of my most viewed, good or bad, because I think it'll be a good one, like a staple of my channel. Hopefully it'll be good. But yeah, I'll do that then. I'll do an unboxing video and do a kind of a concise summary of it, and then later in my following live stream, I will do a questions and answers about them and give you my full opinion, not just in a video, of what I thought about them. So hopefully that sounds pretty good. But yeah, guys, let's see how these smelled on the dry down, by the way. Tommy Hilfiger, yeah, still aromatic, still spicy. Yeah, way more green, herbal, earthy, mossy. A little more woody as well on Tommy now. But yeah, good deal. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. I'm about to go hang out with some family, but they're going to probably starting late as usual. If your family's anything like mine, then or if my family's anything like anyone else's, they will start later than the time that they said. They'll say, get here at such and such time, and then everyone gets there like 30 minutes to an hour later. So I'm not too late, but I do want to get started on, heading over there. But I do appreciate all of you being here. Thank you again for the support in the channel. I'm predicting or hoping that I'll at least reach maybe 2,000 subscribers, maybe 2,500 by the end of the year. I have a plan to have one full video a week, unless I get some more time. That I might do an extra one here and there. One live once a month, and trying to do shorts and posts here and there as well, just to keep the engagement going. But I'm trying to keep everything interactive. I'm trying to keep everything going. I may be a small channel, but I want to have a big channel mindset, But I don't want to, of course, set aside my life for this. This is a hobby. This is something I love and enjoy doing, especially fragrances and collecting. And I really do love and appreciate that there are people like you out there who appreciate the same kind of stuff I'm into, which is cheap, inexpensive fragrances, because I love the underdog. I love finding things that are like the hidden gem kind of stuff that, people overlook all of this and they look for these high-end ones when there's a lot of really good, inexpensive ones that are just looked over and, don't get enough love and appreciation. And I love being the one to enjoy them. If you're not going to like it, hey, I'll like it for you. So I really do appreciate all of you supporting me, and if it gets to the point where I can make this a full-time thing, that would be a wonderful dream job. I would love it. But as of now, it's just a hobby, and it's just a side thing I enjoy doing, and hopefully you enjoy with what I put out. Hopefully you're enjoying the stuff that I'm putting out there, my content. Let me know in the comments of either this live stream or older videos or later videos what you want to see on the channel, what you like to see more of. If you like to see, fragrance rotations, whether it be cheapies or designer ones that I wear through the week, would you like to see rotation videos? At the end of the week, I go over all the ones that I've worn the previous week and what I think about them. Or would you like to see some unboxing and a car videos? I thought about doing some of those, where I'll go in Ross or TJ Maxx, buy something, go out in a car, and record myself opening up in the car for the first time. And I'm trying to, would you like that, by the way? I would love to hear what you have to say, things you'd like to hear and see from me. I'm trying to think of ways to upgrade my shorts and other things later, so I'm trying to have more movement in my videos. So if you have any suggestions on that, let me know in the comments, anything you'd like to see. Here, what are you enjoying? What would you suggest? What would you like me to look at and check out later? I'd love to hear all your suggestions and all your comments. Let me see. Thank you. This is a great channel. I love your views. Thank you, Steven, man. Keep up the good work. Have a great night. You too, my man. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. We shall watch. All right. All right, KJK, man. I will. And had fun. Have a great weekend, brother. You too, Santana, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for suggestions. And I hope it cools off for you sooner in Texas. I hope you get some good crisp days where you can get those sweet fall fragrances and winter stuff out. I really do. And I really appreciate all of you. About to head out. And I will see all of you again in the next video. Be blessed.